Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Planet Crafter Season 7 Selenea. Today we finally have larvae on the ground, which is absolutely amazing. It's been a really long wait. Lee got larvae at 4 GTI. We're at 200, a little over 200, still waiting on oxygen, 0.4%, but there you go, common larva number 1. So we'll be able to do bees and butterflies today. But I wanted you guys to see, I've got a tree, I've got a shriox tree. But I wanted you guys to see the soleus tree underneath the redwood, because it looks like underbrush, because the redwood, they're so big. It's absolutely amazing. But let's try to get the shriox in there. It's not going to look very nice, the shriox, but yeah, I didn't leave any in there. We're going to have a storm. Let's put it at the back. Maybe it won't come out so much, but it's a really high quality, 450%. So it's not as much as the redwood. That's soleus. There's a redwood, 1300. It won't be as much as the redwood, but it's going to be better than anything else. So hopefully we're picking that up. Oh my gosh, I'm thirsty. And we have a storm. But at least we have a nice forest now. Oh dear. Alright, let's try to find some larvae and build an incubator if I haven't already done it. I'm not going to be able to see anything in here. There's one. Nope, that's a rock. Oh, nice short-lived one. Yep, common larva, that's what we need. Alright, let's check and make sure I didn't already put in an incubator. I didn't really leave a nice space for it. Let's see here. Nope, it's down there. Nope, that's fish. There it is. Incubator. Oh, we're gonna have to make another another green. Where did I just now put that stuff? Oh yeah, I put it next to the door because I'm a dork. Here it is. There's one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and 2 of those. There we go. And then we need a super Allah. And I have an extra tree bark right there. There we go. Alright, let's put this back here, because there's lots of room, and it takes lots of room. But I might be able to shove it into the wall a little bit. That's definitely closer to the wall than it would have been. Alright, we need bees first, so we'll do that. Oops, didn't go nearly far enough down. We got that, and one of those, and an uncommon. That's right, these are uncommon. There's a rare. Let's grab that rare. Maybe we'll be able to make a nice butterfly. I want to get the beehive going first. Alright, uncommon. Alright, now for a beehive, we need the bee, we need the fertilizer. I don't even know where to start looking for explosives, alloy. Where to start looking? Right there. And a super alloy. It's almost worth building 2 of these things, even though they're pretty fast. But when you start rolling out different kinds of butterflies, then you get to that point where it's easier if you've got multiple going, but we've only got one rare. I think it's a rare. Yeah, it's a rare. Almost there. Super fast. There we go. So let's go put out our first beehive. We have insects. I will definitely take another rare. I did take out one of those things. We might put in a little hut over here for making food. Once we have a garden. So I think I will put the bees over here. And then once we have the garden, I don't think we have it yet. No. Once we have the garden, we will be able to do that. But the bees will look nice here in the flowers. There we go. We've got insects, finally. So that's just one thing. And it's not much. But it is going to go up pretty quickly. Now we are somewhat maxed out on the butterflies when you get the Serena, but you know, we had to wait a extra long amount of time for the larva, so that's not cool. I think I need a T2 and what was the other part of that? Oh yeah, a fertilizer. We need to make fertilizer because we've only got a few. And I think we're going to need, fertilizer, is it? Yeah, we need another T2. Let's go ahead and make that now, while I've got the recipe on my brain. Because otherwise I'm probably going to forget it. I've already forgot some part of it. I always forget some part of it. Oh yeah, the algae. There we go. We gotta go fetch algae because I don't remember, you know, what the heck I did with it. Let's get rid of that and bring up the butterfly dome. Actually, we have that. So we'll do that instead. Zeolite. There we go. And then super alloy. Where was that? There it is. It's in the thing that says, not super alloy, but plastic. It's in the thing that says plastic. We are starting out with 1,000%. We'll put that with the bees. And those two things will both be insects. There we go. Nice, we've got butterflies and bees in the world. That's pretty darn cool. High quality food comes right along. And we don't quite have honey yet. Alright, now I don't think I have an insect fuse. We'll get back to that. I don't know where it would be if I did have it. Maybe down there? Where did I put the fuses? There they are. No, that's an animal fuse. That will not work. We can make a fish tank, however. We need to go get algae. So let's do that. We've got the rover on us. I don't think I have a teleporter down there. Just in the... I only have 2. Well, 3 if you count the one at the house. Gonna get a bunch of trees, like, really quickly here. It is so dark. Oh my god. I went straight to the ground with that sneeze. I want to go and check and see if we missed some, if we missed some blue boxes, or I didn't empty them way down at the end of that canyon. And Lee mentioned something about the other canyon. I've never been down there either, but I am going to go look because I'm curious, you know. Look at the trees up there. That's awesome. Yeah, unfortunately that tree tree isn't going to look very nice, but that's okay. We need the power, and you can see that we're negative 0.1 per second oxygen now, so we can probably just take off without worrying about oxygen at all now, because I think we're going to hit oxygen atmosphere any second now. What does this thing say we're at? 93, almost 94%. So, all right, we got that. We need to make both regular and T2. So in order to make T2, we have to make regular, which is eggplant and sulfur. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 3, right? Yeah. Okay. And I don't know if we've got 10 eggplants. Oh, we have exactly 10. Perfect. I'm going to have to get some more of those planted. Okay. And then we need more algae for the T2 fertilizer. All right. Where did I put the larva? No, wrong one. Oh, I've got one emergency one there. Let's see. Did my brain just, skip over what it was I was trying to make? That's not right. It is right. Yeah, my head was just like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. That's not it. Alright, we'll deal with that one when we get back. It looks like we're not going to be having to make the butterfly dome at all. It's only 40. This is 150 insects, and it takes much less power to put these up, so that will be what we're doing. We also need to make silkworms, but we'll get to that pretty soon. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We should be at oxygen before we need oxygen. Yeah, 96.7. We should be there. There's another fish. What was I working on? T2. Okay. Water. We don't need oxygen, we just need water. No, we don't need water either. We only need food. Wow. I'm going to remember eventually. There we go. Oxygen atmosphere. I'm using zero oxygen per second. Eventually we'll get the little infinity sign. But you can see that I'm not using oxygen. So 244 GTI. Holy Hannah. That's a really, really, really long time to wait. Alright. That way. And that way. Way back at 32, when we got the ability to put trees up in the world, I was thinking then, God, how long could it be between trees and oxygen? But this moon takes a really long time. I don't remember exactly where these two crates were. So I'm just gonna go... This might be the location of one of them. I don't want to go underwater until I have to. It's hard to get out from underneath water. Okay, that's the end right there, right? Okay, let's go swimming. Okay, it wasn't this far. Because I think that's the very end. Okay, here we go. Now we're using oxygen. There's a portal. Do not bother building a portal on, oh, T2 asteroid. I didn't realize I was going to get that. Do not bother building a portal on this moon. Or on Oculus. There's no point to it. Yeah, we didn't have anything left in there. Now, wasn't there also one that was sort of in a cave? Or in a cavelet, maybe? No. I might have already picked that one up. My God. Alright, let's see here. Am I not going as fast? There's still sulfur down here, but we're extracting sulfur right at the base, so we don't have to worry about that. It's not nearly as hard to get up as I remember it being. Look at that. Actually able to fly. I definitely had issues with that before. It's all building supplies, which is why I left it there. Okay, that's all of these. I picked up these other two, I'm pretty sure. Now, Lee picked up the two crates that are behind the first dome over there, and I think he was around the 1 GTI. He might have been in, you know, the 800s of MTI at that time, and they weren't that fabulous. So my thought is we'll just leave them alone until we need them. And we don't need them. There we go. Now we can make silkworms, make the silk generator. You can actually take apart cloth for just the silk. Like for that, we can just take apart cloth and put that in. I don't know as we necessarily need it because we've already got 2 fish. And don't really need fish so much. Alright, let's take the rover and we'll just let that go. I'm thirsty. We were around all that water and I didn't drink anything. Are we gonna have an actual storm or just the purple storm? I don't see anything coming in. There's a hut that I haven't been to. I think it's back here. If I'm not mistaken. It's back here somewhere. But let's get past this little bit. This is the sulfur right here. So we don't need to worry about that. But I think that we will send up another plant rocket. Just to give the biomass a little extra boost. And we do have the asteroid attraction rocket. It doesn't look like I can do that. We need the heat multiplier fuse for that. Oh, the insect spreader rocket only takes bees. That's 1500%. That might actually be better. We need to make some bees for that, though. Which means uncommon larvas. Uncommon larva. Hello? Uncommon larvas. That's common. Oh, look at the color. When the sky is purple, the color is cool. Oh, you're a pretty butterfly. Next to a common larva. Lots of common larvas. Carmen. We'll just call them Carmen now. These are all commons. We need uncommons. We need funny things. Maybe in the next world we'll get birds. Birds would be neat. Oh my god, they're all commons. Hey, what's that one? There we go, there's one. Two. And one more. There's a rare for butterflies. There's the Amora tree. Are the Shrioxes coming in yet? I need another uncommon. There we go. I don't know if I have enough stuff for this. What are they again? Regular mutagen. Oh yeah. I need 3. 3. And uncommons. Okay, that needs a T2, which means we need more algaes. Did I have any left? No, I don't appear to. Rockets. Bacteria is made with 3. Can do that. Just because I'm not patient, you know. These are ready. What's that? Another fish. What was the rest of that? Oh yeah, seal light. And plastic. And yes, I completely forgot that you can get plastic out of these things. Circuit boards. Totally skipped my mind. There we go. Now we have a Serena. That's nice. Oh, gosh darn it. You gotta wait until it starts. Okay, let's see if we can... Nope, food is what I'm looking for. We'll drop that off in there. And we'll take a quick trip. I don't remember seeing any boxes underwater over there, but that it's always had water. And I don't think I looked when I ran through this whole thing last time. I also can't remember exactly where Koa's last stand is. I think it's over there. It's funny because it's a little bit difficult to see. And there's the outdoor farm. We'll be doing that next. Need lots of bees. Right now I'm making bees for the insect rocket. But we'll come over here. And we'll do a little dipsy doodle here. Alright, let's check right here first. Yeah, I think I would have seen if there was a box right here. I don't really want to go that far that way. I think this water is quite a bit deeper than the other water. That might be my imagination. There isn't really anything useful other than that down here that I can remember. The thing about Koa's last stand, or if that's what it's called, I can't remember, is there is osmium on the ground there. And unfortunately, I didn't remember that earlier in the game, because we could have used that instead of breaking down osmium rods. These things are really hard to see, so... Uh-oh, what do we got? Speaking of osmium, we're going to have some landing on our head here in a second. Right there. Trying to keep an eye on it so I don't get killed by it. Like that. Yep, it's coming down on my head. That one hit the cliff. It's interesting. I'm not moving very fast. Do I need an upgrade for my my speed boots? Heck, or are they called agility boots? I don't see any boxes down here, Lee. And if we come across one... There we go, I'm just waiting for my air. There we go. Alright, back down. I don't think this will work underwater. Not unless I'm like right up against something. Maybe the T3 or whatever, I think it's called T3. The one that you make with solar quartz. Maybe that one would be good underwater, but not this one. This looks like a cave. Oh, it's raining underwater. How interesting. F8 bug report. Alright, that's it. That's the end. No boxes. Well, that was good to know, though. It's good to check and make sure. Now all my, all that osmium sunk to the bottom there, but that's okay. That makes me dizzy. Maybe we can go up this way. Maybe not. Oh boy. There's an opening right there. I just thought it would be cool to go up right there. Wow. That color is so amazing. Alright, let's see what's next. Making the rocket, I think. We ought to go back and somewhere around here we have a teleporter. No, it's too far away. We'll go this way. We'll just fly. I think next time we will try to find Koa's place. Lee goes right to it. He's the first one I ever saw find it. And he goes right to it. He knows right where it is. Do you know that we still do not have all of the blueprint microchips? And I'm hoping that there's still some boxes that I've never opened. I don't know where they would be other than in that place that I think is up there. And there must be some boxes in the garden dome that I've never opened because I only got, was it one tree from there? And there should be more than that. So I must have missed some of those. I think his place is over there somewhere. I don't know, I got lost really bad the last time I was back there and I had to reload my game. I couldn't get out of it. I was stuck. I did not see any Shriox trees yet. Oh, there they are. They're coming in slowly. Right there. They're not a huge tree. You know, they're mushrooms. Alright, let's grab this wherever I put it. And, there we go. Stand there and make sure it starts counting before I leave. Okay, we also need a rocket, which is in a box called rockets. Unless I didn't name it. T1 rockets. We need an osmium rod. I don't know exactly where those are. Sulfur, alloy, and osmium. Probably there. And a T2 mutagen. Okay. How much longer is that? Almost 50. Almost there. I love how the water like sprays into the base here a little bit. See it? It's like when the sprinkler's coming through the window. That looks pretty cool. The flowers with the bees and the butterflies there. You know what? We probably have some honey. We can make our first advanced food. There we go. Nice. There it is, our first high quality food. That is super cool. Oops. That takes so little time that if you walk away at all, you miss it, you know, and you're standing around waiting for it all that time. Okay, so we do have enough solar quartz. I think we need one for the extraction shuttle, but we've got 3 of these. Once we build, I don't know if we even can do that. Yeah, we can. Selenium explosives, yeah. We got lots of explosives there. 57%. We don't have very many super alloy rods, so I'm gonna have to watch that. We have another storm starting. '83. Are we gonna get a pulsar quartz or just a purple storm? I think we'll go back over there and see if I left anything in there as well, since it's so close by. I just want to launch this rocket. And I make silkworms between videos, rocket launchers over here. Alright, our first insect spreader. There it goes. That's gonna help. I was gonna do a couple of plant rockets today, but I don't really have the mutagen for it. So biomass 41 kilotons, and how are we doing here? Insects 450. T2 mutagen coming up next, and then the ecosystem, which we are definitely going to try our best to build, I'm telling you. Let's see. Have that food on me. Let's go get some more algae as fast as we can. Need to get that algae quickly because it's a rock. It's just like a box, because we need it to grow more, and I don't want to put in a second algae generator if I don't have to. I love seeing the trees come in like that. It's pretty cool. It does grow pretty fast, so, but we definitely need to be able to make T2 fertilizer, so I think that the grow thing, outdoor farm, T2 regular, and that's not what I thought that was. I thought that was uncommon. T2 regular and more bees. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a second incubator, because that's just crazy. What does the aquarium take? Probably plankton. Yeah, we can put that in. I just didn't. The problem with plankton is you get, you know, nothing but C or nothing but A and B, and you have to go empty that thing out constantly until you have drones. And while we will eventually put in drones, we don't have them yet. We might have the drone station, but the idea of wasting all those rockets, our limited number of rockets, you know. Yeah, I keep forgetting to drink. I know. Okay. Now then, we did make a little bit of fertilizer. Just make 2 of those. Let me get that off there. Pretty sure I have plenty of that. And then We'll make a couple of them. And what was the rest of that? That's it. Okay, and then we can save up that. And, what was the other thing? That. We need to make, probably need to make mutagen. We need 2 bees. I don't remember where I put it. Oh, for goodness sake. It's really not that difficult. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of mutagen. But we'll at least get this started. There we go. And then we'll have a garden, and our first garden. So that's, yeah, that's gonna take a while to build up that stuff, because it's crazy hard. And of course, like I said, we're gonna make a second incubator. We should do that now. Tree bark. And super alloy and oxygen. There we go. You know what? I can put it further back. Oh, it's because of the window. Because of the bar in the middle of the window there. Okay. Uncommon. It's hard to remember. That's a common. That's a rare. They're uncommon, but they're not rare. I think if I just stand still, it'll fall right on my head. Hopefully it doesn't fall up there. Nope. Nope. There's a rare. Now there is special fish in that. There we go. In that one. In that one dome. Oh no, those are frogs. Is there a special fish here? I think those are frogs, not fish. I don't know what I was thinking. I am out of mutagen. Oh my goodness. I don't need it for that. I just need a bee. I do, however, need another fertilizer. I don't think the auto crafter can reach back there, so we need to put the plant thing on the roof. How much longer? Oh my god. I freaking hate that, man. Alright. Makes me crazy. Because I do it so gosh darn much. Come on, we're going over time here, incubator, because I'm a big dummy. Lost power now. I have more fuses. 1600. We have plenty. I need to harvest a whole bunch of algae and make all the bacterias and mutagens and stuffs. 87%. Putting this right up on top of the auto crafter there. There we go. Right on top of the auto crafter. And I'll try to get silk going. Well, like I said, we can get it from cloth for that. There it is. Is that even remote? That's not even right. I need to be over here. There we go. And the way you check that is you go down to your auto crafter, and it should show a garden. There it is, outdoor farm. And you can see we can access water. We have access to the larva where I put it. We have access to the gas extractor, and almost all of these. And it actually shows the name on it now. So you have sulfur, which is the one that's all the way down there. All the way to, oh, I didn't know there was one called flowers and methane. Construction, the regular methane, genetics, planting. I'm looking for the one that's behind me. I didn't name it, did I? Let's call that common. So I don't have anything else called common. And that should be right somewhere. Rockets, sulfur. Am I not reaching that? Or do I have to reload, save and reload to reach it? I might have to. Water. Well, I can reach the water anyway. Alloy foods. Oh, that is actually out of range. Just slightly out of range. So I can actually move this. Nope, nope, I want it right there. Because I want to be able to reach all the way back here. So, there's nothing in there that we need. But we do have, what's this called? Quartz super alloy. Nope, that's not in range. It should be. But it's not. It's out of range, so that means that we need 2 auto crafters. But we do have the garden, and we have the water and sulfur, so we can make... I just need to harvest algae. So we'll be able to make all that stuff. Oh my goodness. So much crap now. Oh my god. I loaded up my inventory. Yeah. And this. You can't auto-craft things like trees, but you can auto-craft some pretty extreme things. Like, you can auto-craft the fuses. If I put down a drone station, I'd be able to autocraft drones, you know. But trees, butterflies, not so much. Alright, guys, we are way, way over time on that. But we'll do the end exactly how we started. There we go. Oh, that's loud. Alright, you guys, I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.